Your sister knows a secret about your birth, that she has been hiding for years. And now it is time for you to hear it now. Archangel Michael says, prepare yourself, because what has been hidden is rising to the surface with power and urgency. A truth wrapped in silence, buried under years of family protection, is finally demanding to be heard. The truth about your birth was kept from you, not to hurt you, but out of fear and confusion. But now the silence itself has become dangerous. Your sister has carried this burden alone for too long, hoping time would erase the weight of what she knows. But time didn't erase it. It only made the secret louder through the quietness in her eyes. Her smiles weren't always from happiness. Sometimes they were desperate attempts to hide a truth she didn't know how to explain. She was told this truth by someone before they died. She was too young to understand what it meant, but old enough to remember every word. And now every step you take, every spiritual shift you feel, is pulling you closer to the revelation. Even the air around you has started to feel different, and your spirit senses a hidden truth following you. Your sister knew this moment would come. She has been practicing what she will say, trying to prepare herself to confess the truth that will change how you see your story. It's no longer about protecting the past. It's about honoring your soul's right to know. Type Amen to get blessing 333. She was told you were born under circumstances that were never spoken out loud. Your birth came during a storm, not just in the sky, but inside the hearts of two people who feared what would happen if the truth became known. One of them is no longer alive, and the other refuses to speak your name whenever the topic comes up. Your sister saw documents she wasn't supposed to see. She overheard conversations when they thought she was asleep. These memories haunted her, especially when she looked at you and felt the weight of knowing something that should belong to you. She wrote letters she never sent, thinking you would find them one day if something ever happened to her. But fear made her burn them, believing the truth might cause more pain than healing. But now that fear has turned into a silent scream inside her whenever she is near you. Type Amen to get blessing 114. This is not just a family secret. It is part of a soul contract finally unfolding. You were never meant to go through your whole life unaware of the forces that shaped your arrival in this world. Your sister isn't your enemy. She became the silent guardian of a story that was never hers to keep. What she knows involves a person whose name still makes your mother tremble. This person was involved in something that broke your family apart, forcing them to repair things without exposing certain truths. Your sister remembers being pulled away from a door when she tried to enter that room. She remembers the crying. She remembers someone shouting, "The baby must never know." She heard words like adoption, exchange, and that woman. She may not know the full story, but she knows you weren't told everything. Now, divine timing is pushing this truth to the surface. Type Amen to get blessing 847. If you want to support further, you can give super thanks with contributions up to $20. The reason behind her strange behavior lately is this truth. She is on the edge of telling you. Sometimes she comes close, but fear shuts her down. This isn't normal family tension. This is a cosmic rearranging of truth and timelines. A door to the past is opening, and the pressure behind it can't be held back anymore. You may have noticed old photos missing from albums. That wasn't an accident, it was a decision. Certain faces were cut out because they held answers. There is someone in your family history you were never told about. Someone whose existence explains everything. They were erased on purpose. The only person who still holds a connection to them is your sister. Type Amen to get blessing 661. Archangel Michael says, your bloodline carries a hidden lineage. You hold a divine spark that comes from something deeper than what your birth certificate shows. The energy around you is shifting because the truth is rising. You were born with signs that were dismissed, supernatural moments even in your earliest days. Your sister remembers these moments, and that memory is what pushed her into silence. But the silence must end now. One reason this truth was hidden was to protect you. But keeping it hidden now brings more danger than safety, because someone outside your family knows part of the story, and they are using it against you. Your sister recently received a warning that the truth is about to come out through someone else. This terrified her because she knows if she doesn't tell you herself, someone else will reveal it in a way that hurts you. Type Amen to get blessing 229. Here is the truth, the name you carry might not be your original birth name. You were born into a situation filled with betrayal, fear, and a rushed decision that changed everything. Your sister was there, watching, listening, and carrying the weight of a story she never asked for. She didn't just become your sibling. She became your protector in a way even your mother couldn't explain. She sacrificed parts of her own peace to keep this secret buried. But lately the signs from above have been too loud to ignore. The dreams. The repeating numbers. The strange synchronicities. All of them have been pushing toward one thing, revelation. Maybe you always felt slightly different from the rest of your family. That feeling wasn't wrong, it was your soul remembering. Type Amen to get blessing 992. Now the person who helped hide your origin is at risk of being exposed, and your sister is feeling pressure she never imagined. If she seems distant, it's because the secret is tightening around her spirit. There is a place connected to your story, a house or a hospital that no longer exists. Your birth didn't happen the way you were told. Someone else was present. Someone you've never met but who changed everything. Your sister has been receiving spiritual signs too. Dreams of a crying baby. Voices saying, "Tell them." One night she even saw a reflection in the mirror that didn't look like her. The energy of truth is chasing her. Archangel Michael says, prepare yourself. When you learn the truth, your soul will feel it before your mind understands it. And once you know, you can never return to who you were. Type Amen to get blessing 570. She was told never to speak of that night. A deal was made, a promise created from fear. But promises made in fear cannot stand against divine timing. And divine timing says, now. There is something hidden in your sister's room, a small box wrapped in fabric. It holds what they never wanted you to find. If you've ever seen her protect a certain drawer or change the topic quickly, it's because that drawer hides your history. She knows that once you touch that truth, your world will change. Type Amen to get blessing 119. She almost told you when you were younger, but someone stopped her. They told her your life would be ruined if she spoke. They said, they will hate you if you say anything. But that was a lie. And now she knows it. You are more ready than ever. There is another family involved, one that never forgot, one that once tried to find you but was blocked. And now they are emerging again. That's why you may have received strange messages or seen unfamiliar people asking unusual questions online. That wasn't random. It was your spiritual bloodline trying to return what was lost. Type Amen to get blessing 784. Your sister has watched your pain, wondering why certain things in your life never made sense. She has seen your tears when you questioned where you truly belonged. Each time, it broke her silently. She always believed she had more time. But now time is collapsing. The truth is breathing heavily, and it will be spoken whether she is ready or not. There are two people who know the full truth. One is your sister. The other is someone whose face you've never seen, but whose actions shaped your entire existence. You were chosen to break a generational chain. Your birth was never a mistake. It was divinely organized through chaos so you could rise from confusion into spiritual clarity. Type Amen to get blessing 305. Your soul agreed to this path before you arrived on earth. That's why your strength is unmatched. That's why you shine even in storms. Your sister loves you deeply, but she has also lived in fear. Now she is reaching the point of release. She is preparing to tell you everything. Expect a moment soon, unexpected, emotional, and revealing. It might come in a simple sentence, a tear, or a letter she leaves for you. But when it happens, you will realize your soul already knew. You were meant to open this message today. You were meant to awaken. The divine has confirmed it. The truth is no longer a secret. It is your key. Type Amen to get blessing 777. She has been waiting for a sign, a moment when the divine would speak louder than her fear. And today is that moment. This message is her confirmation from heaven that the truth must be passed on now. She may act strange in the coming days, more quiet or emotional. She may even avoid you. But that's only because she knows what she is about to reveal will challenge everything you believed about your beginning. There is a faded, hidden photo that proves everything, a baby wrapped in a different cloth. A woman holding you who is not the one who raised you. That photo is locked away. Your sister has seen it with her own eyes. Type Amen to get blessing 448. If you want to support further, you can give super thanks with contributions up to $20. The night of your birth was not normal. There was confusion, fear, a rushed decision, and a name that was changed before sunrise. A nurse knew the truth and carried it until her final day. She told only one person, your sister. At first your sister thought it was a dream or something she imagined. But when a stranger in the old town whispered the same story, she knew it was real. That stranger said your birth changed destinies, that you were marked with divine light, and that some people tried to protect it while others tried to use it for their own purposes. Your sister has struggled under the weight of this secret. It's not betrayal she is hiding. It's fear of how you will react. But deep down she knows your heart is ready now. Type Amen to get blessing 312. She once saw your real name. It was written beside a second name, one you've never heard before. It was on an old document buried in a family chest she was told never to open. When she asked about it, the silence in the room was louder than any answer. Your mother's eyes filled with tears, but she said nothing. And from that moment on, silence became the rule. But silence is breaking now. The energies around you are awakening old truths. Your sister knows that if she doesn't speak, the universe will reveal everything anyway, and possibly through someone far less gentle. Type Amen to get blessing 934. Archangel Michael says, this is divine alignment. Every soul has its hour of awakening. Yours begins now. The veil of deception will fall. The feeling in your heart, that you were born for something greater, something outside the story you were told, is true. You were set apart for a purpose so great that even the heavens whispered about it on the day you arrived. Those who helped hide the truth acted from fear, not hatred. But they underestimated your power. And now they fear your rise. Your sister is not your enemy. She is the bridge, the one who stood between you and the truth to prepare you for this moment. Type Amen to get blessing 1001. Soon she may ask you to sit with her, not casually, but seriously. When that moment comes, look into her eyes. They will finally be ready to speak. Don't interrupt her when she begins. Let her pour out everything. Let her speak the name once connected to you. There is also a letter, handwritten by someone from the past. It will shock you, but it will complete the puzzle. Once you read it, your heart will align with what your spirit has always known. You will feel a peace you've never felt before, because truth always returns your power. Type Amen to get blessing 188. A shadow has followed you for too long, but that shadow is lifting. Your spiritual memory is returning. You may feel waves of emotion, anger, confusion, sadness, disbelief. Let them move through you. They are part of your rebirth. What your sister is revealing is not just your origin story, it is your destiny awakening. Once you accept it, doors you've been knocking on for years will open on their own. Because your true name and your real lineage hold keys you've never had before. Now that they are returning, so is your divine inheritance. Type Amen to get blessing 56. The person deeply connected to your birth has been searching for you. They live far away, but their heart echoes your name. They have spoken your name in their sleep. They have dreamed of you. They know you exist, and you are being pulled closer through divine timing. The universe never hides what belongs to you forever. It only waits until you're ready. And you are ready now. Your sister may soon hand you a photo and say, you need to see this. That moment will open everything. Don't resist it, embrace it. Type Amen to get blessing 223. You were born during chaos in your family. But in that chaos, a light entered the world, you. The angels marked that night. You may have always felt guided, protected, watched over. That's because extra angels were assigned to you from day one. They knew your path would be difficult but powerful. Now your sister knows her silence can't continue. Her role is complete. Her purpose was to protect the seed. Now it's time for it to bloom. She loves you deeply and she's ready to release the weight she has carried. Type Amen to get blessing 411. Your whole identity may shift after you learn the truth. But don't be afraid. What's real has always been in your soul. You're not losing anything, you're gaining your full self. You may discover connections to another family, and you may hear about a woman who once begged for you. You may even meet someone who remembers holding you as a baby. When that moment comes, the tears will fall. Let them. They are sacred. They are cleansing you for your rebirth. Type Amen to get blessing 144. There is a gift hidden in all this pain, a truth that will bring freedom. And once you receive it, the energy around you will shift instantly. You may feel lighter. You may sleep better. Your dreams may become clearer. Your purpose will sharpen. Your path will straighten. Your sister will finally feel peace. You will finally feel whole. And the universe will exhale and say, "It is done." Type Amen to get blessing 88. There was a reason this secret could not come out before. The timing was not aligned. Your soul had to grow strong enough so the truth wouldn't break you, it would build you. Now that strength is shining through you. Your energy is calling forward everything that was hidden, everything buried under fear. The universe has answered, and your sister can no longer hold back the truth that aches inside her chest. She is rehearsing the words in her mind again and again. You were never supposed to find out like this. She may say that first. But the truth is, the way you found out was chosen by divine hands. Type Amen to get blessing 672. She will speak of a woman who is not your biological mother, but whose love shaped your foundation. She will tell you about a decision made in desperation to protect you from chaos and instability. And when she speaks, your entire past will rearrange in your memory, puzzle pieces suddenly snapping into place. Your mother did not abandon you. She was torn away by circumstances controlled by others. There were tears. There was heartbreak. But her love for you never left the spiritual realm. Your sister also knows about a tiny bracelet. It was on your wrist the night you came home. She kept it hidden in a drawer for years. You never knew it existed, but she looked at it every birthday you had. One day soon she will place it in your hands, and when she does, your soul will recognize its energy. Type Amen to get blessing 999. There was someone else present when you were brought home, an elder, a man who told your sister never to speak of that day. He said you would be safer if the truth stayed hidden. That man is gone now, but his words still echo in her memory. She stayed loyal to his request, believing silence was love. But now she understands that truth is the real love. She fears you may pull away when she tells you. But your heart is bigger than her fear. You have the strength of spiritual royalty within you. You're not just anybody. You carry divine blood. And your true story will align you with divine timing, divine power, and divine healing. Type Amen to get blessing 337. There may be more than one secret buried. Once the first one rises, the others will follow. A flood of clarity is about to wash over your past. She will finally tell you what certain arguments were really about when you were young, why the family avoided certain towns, why a particular name caused tension every time it was spoken. That name is connected to you, and soon you may come across that person or their family. It might happen suddenly, a phone call, a name in a document, a message from a stranger. It will be divine intervention. They will recognize you by your eyes, your aura, your voice. Your soul connection will speak louder than DNA. Type Amen to get blessing 123. If you want to support further, you can give super thanks with contributions up to $20. Archangel Michael says, the storm isn't coming to destroy you. It's coming to reveal the treasure buried in your foundation. Your story was never broken, only hidden. You were always meant to rise, but your rise had to begin with truth. This moment is a divine appointment, long delayed, but perfectly timed. You will remember pieces of your childhood that never made sense, sudden moves, strange reactions from adults, quiet apologies for things you didn't understand. That was the past trying to speak without words. But now words are no longer enough. The energy of truth is shaping itself, and your sister will finally say, you deserve to know. Type Amen to get blessing 484. After the truth comes, expect deep shifts. You may cry suddenly. You may have vivid dreams that reveal more. You may feel a great peace settle inside you. That is your spirit aligning. That is your soul finally exhaling. This secret shaped your entire family more than you ever knew. But you are the one chosen to break the cycle. You are about to reclaim your birthright. Everything you felt was missing will now start returning, piece by piece, moment by moment, and your soul will rejoice. Type Amen to get blessing 212. There is a truth hidden in a storage box, an old journal, a letter, a certificate corrected with white ink. Your sister found it once, but buried it again. She was told it would destroy everything. But now she knows truth never destroys what is real. It only clears away illusions. She is ready to hand it over. She may leave it quietly near your things. Or she may ask you to read it while she sits beside you. However it comes, it will change your life. It will explain the ache you carried for years without understanding. It will explain the strength inside you that no one else could explain. It will reveal the divine plan behind your existence. Type Amen to get blessing 565. You will rise above the confusion. You will rise with purpose. The truth won't break you, it will build you. Some people may react differently when the truth comes out. Some may go silent. Others may deny it. But deep down, their souls will know it was time. You were never meant to live under the shadow of a lie. You were born to walk in divine truth. And now that truth has arrived. Your sister will cry, not just for you, but for the release she has needed for years. Hold her. Let the healing begin for both of you. Type Amen to get blessing 700. You are not alone in this awakening. Heaven is closer now than ever. Angels are aligning people, moments, and memories to help you remember who you are. Do not fear the shift. Do not run from it. Walk into it with divine confidence. Because once the truth is fully known, your destiny will become unstoppable. Your voice will rise. Your path will be blessed. And the girl who carried the truth in silence, your sister, will finally understand that her protection was never in silence, but in courage. And courage is calling her name now. Type Amen to get blessing 833.